Hello friends, this video specially for 10th standard students which are prepared to state board exam for 10th standard. Firstly, welcome to 10th standard and wish you all the best for your 10th standard preparation. Today we are going to discuss about the syllabus for maths part first and part second, and also we are discuss about the mark distribution to each chapter, and this distribution help you to preparation or study planning or which chapter is important for you. Friends, in math there are two parts for 10 standard, part first and part second. Namely, part first is algebra or algebraic part. In this part, we have to learn six chapter, in which first chapter is linear equation in two variable. Friends, this chapter is very easy and the mark for this chapter is 12. Means in exam there are 12 marks question depends on this chapter. Okay friends, and chapter number second, namely quadratic equation, and this chapter also have 12 marks. Means both the chapter have high weightage. Okay friends, and chapter number third name as arithmetic progression, and this chapter of 8 marks. Okay friends, and next chapter name as fourth chapter financial planning, and this chapter is also have 8 marks. Means chapter number 4 also have 8 marks. Friends, chapter number 5th probability, and this probability have also 8 marks. Okay friends, now next sixth chapter, and sixth chapter name as statistic, and statistic also have 12 marks. Okay friends, it means first chapter is of 12 marks, second also 12 marks, third chapter is of 8 marks, fourth chapter also 8 marks, and fifth chapter 8 marks, and sixth one is 12 marks. Means friends, total marks of all the chapters are 60. Means with option we have 60 marks for all chapter, and you must solve out of this 60 marks 40 marks paper. Means part first means algebra is of 40 marks for 10th standard. Okay friends, with option there are 60 marks question, and out of this you have to solve 40 marks question. Okay friends, now let us discuss about part second. Namely, this part second is known as geometrical part, means geometry. In this part second means in a geometrical part you have there are 7 chapter, in which part in which chapter number first name as similarity, and this chapter is of 10 marks. Okay friends, now chapter number second Pythagoras theorem, and this Pythagoras theorem having 7 marks in a 10th standard. These marks are with option friends. Okay, now chapter number third name as circle, and this circle is of 12 marks. Means that chapter questions highly weightage in your 10th standard. Okay, now chapter number 4, geometric construction. Friends, this chapter having 7 marks for your board exam. Now chapter number 5, known as coordinate geometry, and this chapter also have 7 marks. Okay friends, now chapter number 6, named as trigonometry, and this trigonometry have also 7 marks in a board exam. And friends, last chapter named as mensuration, and this mensuration is of 10 marks for your board exam. Means friends, chapter number 1st, similarity, having 10 marks. Chapter number 2nd, Pythagoras theorem, having 7 marks. Chapter number 3, circle, having 12 marks. Chapter number 4, geometric construction, it have 7 marks for your exam. And chapter number 5, coordinate geometry, it also have 7 marks. Chapter number 6, trigonometry, and this also have 7 marks. And last chapter is mensuration, and it have 10 marks. Means friends, all the chapters total marks again 60, and out of this 60 you have to solve 40 marks question. Means part second is also of 40 marks. Means friends, for a 10th standard, part first is of 40 marks, part second is also of 40 marks, and remaining 20 marks for your practical. Means or oral. Means these 20 marks are based on school, and this 40 marks, and also this second 40 marks theoretical paper. Means maths in a 10th standard total marks 100, in which part first 40, part second 40, and remaining 20 are practical and your oral. Okay friends, with the help of this distribution, you must plan and you must prepare the important chapter first, and also remaining chapter. Do practice and stay home and be safe. Thank you. And for your next study or for learning for each chapter, you must visit for your channel prajpatileducation.com on YouTube. Okay friends, or simply subscribe this channel for the notification for each chapter learning or each chapter concept. Okay friends, thank you. Be safe.